Hello, mis comadres. Welcome back to another episode of Entre Comadres podcast. I'm your host, Sol, and today we are diving deep into the world of mujeres who truly are doing it all. They're moms, they're influencers, they're promoters, they're business owners, and community builders right here in Atlanta. I'm so excited because with me today are sitting down two powerful ladies that you probably already seen all over Atlanta in the city, content creating, content hosting events, inspiring other mujeres. They're proof that you can hustle, be a present mom, and still shine bright. Let's welcome our guest for today, which is Brittany and La Nena.
Hello.
Hi. ¿Cómo están, comadres?
Good.
How are you guys feeling?
Nervous.
Yeah, I know we were talking a little bit before, but you guys were a little nervous. That's why I gave them a little drinky drink. So vamos a estar ahí drinking, tomando, and hablando
Salud.
con ustedes. So, introduce yourselves.
Go first.
Well, my name is Nena. My name is Jennifer, but everybody calls me Nena. I'm a mom and a business owner, like comadre said, and I started the industry about 10 years ago, and now we're popping.
Yeah.
I'm Brittany. I have not been in it for as long as Nena, but I'm a mom. I have a business. I do a lot of social media. I'm a social media manager. I do promo for my end. We do restaurants. We do a little bit of everything currently. I started this probably about COVID and then kind of took it serious within the last year.
Okay. All right. I know you're talking about your journey, but how did you really start this journey as a content creator and entrepreneur? Like, how did this kind of begin for you guys?
So I have two kids, like I said. So a lot of it too was I wanted to make sure that when it came to my business, I wanted to make sure I had something for my kids to look back on or fall back on in the future. I started doing social media just because I remember being a kid, always like filming myself, getting ready, and I'm not posting it anywhere or anything, but I would just like doing it, like getting ready, being in front of the camera, and just talking and all that. So then, as I got older, after I had my youngest daughter, I ran into really bad like depression. So a lot of it that helped me get out was getting ready. So I would get ready, and I'm like, all right, well, if I have makeup on, I can't cry.
Yeah.
So I started doing that, and people would be like, oh, like how'd you do your makeup today? And I was like, oh, all of this. And I started doing my makeup. Or then it was, a lot of it was when I started working as a bottle girl. Okay. I took it way more serious. I was working in different clubs. People were always wanting to just keep up with my life. I was always posting.
So you were doing like get readies with me and that stuff.
It was just get ready with me, or literally like we would do random TikTok trends and our videos would just go. And I was like, dang, I really like what we do.
You're like, I'm popping up here on social media.
Yeah, so that was just it. And then now we just do a little bit of everything, our day-to-day, just chickens, kids, dogs.
I love clothes.
Yes. Oh my gosh. If you follow, we're gonna put all their information like at the end of the show. But you guys need to follow them and follow their content because it's so creative. You would never expect. Nena, we were talking about it earlier, like chickens, like content
I
of
love
chickens.
her chickens.
So yeah,
Her chickens are awesome.
Nena, what about you?
Well, I started about 10 years ago. I started in the modeling world. Right after I had my oldest, he's 11 now. So after I had my oldest, I was like, let me just go ahead and start with modeling. Yeah. It was a turnout that was so weird because I initially went to just go get some mommy and me pictures with my son. And I ended up just being a whole-blown model. And then I've done shows like for Revista de Fiesta, the expos and all that stuff. And then I slowly moved into brand ambassadors. So I started doing shows for Plaza Fiesta, Bader Law, and McDonald's and all that stuff. But I kind of stopped after I had my second. Of course, we fell into depression.
It's that postpartum depression, ¿no? Que a muchas les pega. The postpartum depression.
For me, I knew the postpartum depression was there. I just didn't want to accept it. Yeah. I was like, let me just not put myself that in my head because I didn't want to get into that mentality. But after I had my son, I was like, no, I need to continue. So I stopped for a couple years, and recently I got back into it. And when I got back into it again, I started as social media management as Miss Girl Brittany here. And I've been pushing other girls to do this since because it is such a good money-making industry for such a pretty girl to make content and to deliver. It's a good industry.
Yeah, no, it is. De hecho, I invited both of them because let me tell you guys, everybody has TikTok, everybody has Instagram, but I would scroll through Instagram, Miss Brittany over here, all over TikTok, Miss Nena over here, Miss Nena, the ATL, all over. So I'm like, I need to get these ladies in my chair. Like, I need to know. Like, we always know the beauty of everything outside. Like, todo es muy lindo. They're partying. They're here. They're VIP. But what's really, like, behind it? Like, is there struggles? Is there not? Like, how is it? I mean, they do it all. They literally do it all. What's one thing people... Oh, and what I was going to say is that I didn't know they were friends. Se conocían desde hace tiempo. When I got together and I met up with them, I was like, hey, I want to invite you guys. And they're like, yeah, we've known each other for years. And I'm like, what? Girl. So they're really like sisterhood. Like, this is a sisterhood here because they both build each other. I mean, Nena was telling me, yeah, like, I pushed this girl to get out there. I
knew she had it in her.
Yeah. Literally this year, I think that was a big part that pushed me this year. Yeah. So we've always been in contact and everything, but when I came back to start working in the club, she was managing social media for the club. And I used to be like, Nena, like, I don't know. And she's like, girl, like, just do this, just post, take pictures, do that. And I'm like, it's just like film, just pick up a damn camera and film.
And just film.
And I used to be like, I don't know. And then she'd always tell me, she's like, I see you're doing so good. Like, I love you. I'm like, I knew that if it wasn't that she was pushing me,
and it's natural. It's so natural for both of you. I see you guys, and you guys are natural. No matter what you guys are going through, like, you guys push through and smile for the camera. Yes. What's one thing people would be surprised to know about you guys?
Britt.
Dun, dun, dun.
I think would be the fact of how close we really are.
Okay.
Like, a lot of people are like, oh, you guys probably just work together. And I'm like, no, like, we are genuinely, like, on FaceTime losing our shit together. Or, like, we're literally, like, that's that person where I'm like, yeah, I'll call you. Like, oh, let's go do this matter. Or, yeah,
see, and I didn't know that until I met up with you guys.
We used to work for the same place.
Okay.
A lot of our stuff, like, we live pretty similar lives. So a lot of times when I'm, like, losing it or whatever, Nena's there. When Nena's going through it, I estoy. So I think one thing people would probably be surprised to know is the fact that it's not just on camera. Like, we really are good friends.
It really is a sisterhood.
Yeah,
really,
like,
yeah, and I love that. See, that's what comadres do. That's your comadre right there.
It really is. No, see, it has to be like that. We have to support because I saw her potential since the beginning, and just pushing her to go out there and do her very best is something that it really brings peace into me, because I know that I'm able to uplift other girls and to do what they love to do.
And that's amazing, because I know we're going to talk with you a little bit more deeper because you're going through stuff. For you to be, like, out there pushing these girls, like, props to you.
Thank you.
But balancing family, businesses, and social media isn't easy. How do you balance being a full-time mom while running your business and staying active as a content creator?
I'm not going to lie. There's days where you can't. Like, there's days where I'm like, how the heck am I doing it? And then there's days where I'm like, okay, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. I have a big support system. So my mom, my dad, my siblings, like, everybody is always willing to help. So a lot of it, I feel like, is that I have my little bubble. They help me. I feel like a lot of the reason where I am is because I do have a support system.
You have, like, a whole...
So that makes it easier for me to be able to balance. So, like, if I know, we're going to come film or whatever, you know what? I have help with my kids. So it makes it a little easier. Yeah. But when it comes to trying to balance a business and I do social media and then I have a mom, like, there's days where I have rentals Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then I have events Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I have my kids that weekend, and I'm, like, losing it. Yeah. But it's like, you know what? My kids are coming with me to go do a rental. Yeah. You'll see my kids carrying, like, some chairs sometimes. My kids are doing balloons.
She's teaching them young.
They're hustling. They're going to take over that business eventually.
I'm like, look, y'all are watching right now. In, like, a couple of years, y'all going to do it, and
Así se ganan el dinero honradamente.
And I really look up to you for that. Yes. That is something that I look up a lot with Brittany because I, on the other hand, I'm on the side where I don't have that village. And that's why I push this girl to do so much, because when you have a village, it is so easy for you to go from point A to point B to point C. But like she says, sometimes a veces se te junta todo y no puedes balancearlo y tienes que escoger o los hijos o el party. Y yo no,
Pero el party que paga, ¿no? Porque aparte
el
de
party
esto
que paga,
están
obviamente.
trabajando. No nomás es,
You
no
know,
nomás es, ya
that's
llegué
one
aquí en el
thing.
party.
That's one thing a lot of people don't know about me is
Yeah.
that they see me out there. They're probably like, "Oh, la nena's out there doing something," but it's
Girl
like
hustling.
you don't get it. Like we get paid.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm out here for free.
You're like, I would be in my bed sleeping right now,
Of
guys.
course, I love everybody, but I would. I'm an introvert.
And-
So
okay.
yeah. But balancing motherhood and all of that stuff for me, it is harder. I don't have that village.
Yeah.
So I my support system, it's just not active anymore. So now is where I have to really think, what am I going to do? And how am I going to do it? So moms who don't have that support system, they really do have to pick and choose.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
really hard. Not having that support system is really hard. Having it easy, girl, you're so lucky. You're
I
so
always
lucky.
tell her she's blessed.
Yeah.
Very
There's days
blessed.
where my mom's like, girl, no te entiendo, pero pues estás
You're-
pagando los biles. I'm like, all right, mom. I'm
You're like,
you know.
no importa que no entiendas, mami, pero estoy pagando los bills. Al rato le compras un Mercedes, al rato le compras
That's
tu
the goal.
casa.
That
You know
is
what
the
I mean?
goal.
That's the goal, yeah. Have you ever felt like mom guilt while chasing your dreams?
All the time.
All
All the time?
Always.
Yeah.
It never goes away.
It's like Nena says, like a lot of times, again, we get paid to be outside, so you see us out and everything, 9 out of 10 times is because we're working.
Yeah.
So a lot of it, I get told like, oh, like you don't even work, you're just out there getting drunk for free. And I'm like, no, like
te
we're
valga.
out.
¿Y dónde están tus hijos? ¿Y dónde los
Yes.
dejan? Do you guys get a lot of that?
I get
Like,
told that
oh my
all
gosh.
I
like,
get
¿y
told
dónde
that on
los dejan?
TikTok because
Really?
I'm on TikTok live and sometimes you'll hear my daughter in the back and they'll be like, vete a cuidar a tus hijos. And I'm like,
You're like, what do you think I'm doing? Like, I'm
¿qué crees
providing
que
from them.
¿Qué
Yeah.
estoy haciendo?
I think that's one thing that as moms and being like in the public
Yeah.
eye, people don't understand that you can't balance it, you know?
Yeah.
And I get told a lot. They're like, oh, well, you leave your kids and this. And I'm like, my kids are in good hands. If you see me out, my kids are good.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's like, you might not see it that way or whatever because,
A lot of
people don't. People
Yeah.
always judge just because they have a
Porque
mouth
tienen
and they
boca.
can.
Sí,
Yeah.
porque
Yeah.
tienen boca.
So a lot of it, I think, is that where it's like,
And we were just
we're-
talking about that
I'm
today.
like, we're
Yeah.
out and about, but
Yeah.
we're doing this, and I'll get told stuff, and I'm just like, or then people try and tell my kids stuff.
You're
or-
like, but it's que hablen de mí o saco adelante a mi familia o que le
My
hace o le
main
haces
thing
caso a
is
la
that
gente
I'm like,
o
none
yeah.
of y'all fill up my fridge, none of y'all pay a bill,
Oh.
so
No.
Information not accepted.
Right. Yeah, there you go. So for
Yeah.
those of you guys listening, if you guys don't pay their bills, they don't want your
Sip
opinion.
it.
yeah. The day that y'all start paying my bills, that's
Yeah.
the day I'll listen.
Maybe,
And
maybe, yeah, maybe.
porque ni eso.
Do you think motherhood has changed your goals or your confidence?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, in every way.
in every way. Yeah.
Everything that I do, it reflects on how they see me. Every video that I edit, it goes through my producers, and they say, "Wow, you do that!
Oh,
Oh my
yeah.
God, Mom, I can't believe you did that! I can't believe you met this person." And when I have that admiration, everything else it doesn't matter.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah. And it's so funny because kids will be your biggest supporters, but also your
biggest critics.
Yeah, girl. Yes, they'll humble you real quick.
Oh,
yes.
I get humbled all the time by mine, so I'm sure you'll.
Yeah,
Brittany, I know your kids.
My
be humbling
met
you.
your kids.
My girls are very humbling. Like they'll look at me, they're like, "You're going like that," and I'm like, "What's wrong?" They're like, "You don't want to wear something
And she has
else?"
girls, so
I
it's
know,
more
she
like
has 2 girls. You have 2 boys and
I
one
have
girl.
2 boys
right?
and 1 girl. Yes.
Yeah. But those girls, yeah, I remember one day they said, "Oh, we dressed our mom. She looked good." And
Those girls are fashionistas.
I was like,
No.
girl,
They
you
are
dressed your
fashionistas.
A lot of
mom?
times, I kid y'all not, my 9-year-old probably picked my outfit head to toe.
Nice.
And a lot of
She's
times
gonna be a
and she
fashionista.
tells
Tiene el ojo de su mamá por
everybody.
eso.
Yeah.
She's like, she'll be like, remember that video you saw of my mom? Yeah, I picked her outfit.
Yeah, she will say that.
She
'cause
tells
told me
you.
that at the hair salon. She was like, "Oh, do you think my mom looked pretty in that dress?" And I was like, "Yeah, she did." She's like, "I picked it out for her." And I was like,
That girl's
"Okay."
just like her mom.
Yeah, she
Just
is.
like her.
She is. But your little one too. También la chiquita.
She's little.
Oh
She's
my
sassy.
God.
She's sassy. I can't with her.
So cute, though.
Well, because I know you both are jefas and you're out here making moves and all that. What inspired your business and how did it start? I know you have a business. How did it start? Both of you guys have one. How did it start with you?
My aunt, since we were little, My aunt does parties. So my aunt now, she has a salon. But before we were doing bouncy houses, sillas, mesas, manteles, all that party stuff. So when we would go with her, we had no choice.
Planning.
Yeah. She'd be like, look, y'all want to split over at my house? We have a rental in the morning. So van a trabajar conmigo, luego vamos a salir. And yeah, so that stuck. So now my aunt let go a lot of the rentals and my aunt just has a salon now. So a lot of times people would be like, do you know somebody who rents tables and chairs? I'm like, nah, not anymore. So we are always throwing parties. Our friends always have parties and everything. So we were always looking for like a rental plug. And one day I was like,
we gotta be the plug.
Yeah, one day, this was
last
year. This was last year, and I literally looked and I was like, dude, like, why are we paying somebody else for all these rentals? Like, let's do it. Yeah. So we did a party rental business, and it's called GG Party Plug.
GG, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so I'm like, no, like
GG Party Plug, I love that.
It is. I
So
told her, I'm like, that's a good name.
We literally say that's the plug right there.
That's the plug.
Party plug. And now I'm like, okay, mi tía que antes era el plug for all these rentals, mi tía ahora me dice, she's like, oh no, mi sobrina hace, mi sobrina. And now for everything, they're always like, Brittany, pues tú traiste las sillas y las mesas. And I'm like, yeah, you know,
she
like,
does some badass decor with the balloons and everything.
I've seen it. I've been to some of these events that you guys been going out and about, because I'm telling you, I see them promote everything, everywhere, every event in Atlanta, they're in it.
And we're always trying to drag her with us.
Yeah, I know. I'm a
She's
mama
the
though.
cool
I'm like,
mom.
ya estoy de las viejitas, but I still kind of like kick it with them, you know? They make me feel young.
Le decimos que es la mamá de los pollitos.
I know.
Yeah.
This is my daughters over here. Ya las adopté. But I love
that's
them.
literally it. Like, I think that's what it is, that we just, people want stuff, we got to figure out how we give it to them. I was like, you know what, like, we gonna do that. And that, thankfully, we've been doing good. And I feel like also that's what kind of helps too, that I'm just like, okay, like, yeah, we do social media, I do a little bit of this, but that's my business, and I put in as much energy as I do to my videos as I do to my business, because that's on me right there. Like, you know, el día de mañana que people don't want to know about my life anymore, my rentals are still going to be going.
Of course.
Maybe you guys cancel me, but I'm still making money.
No, so I think, and that's too, you want to make sure that you, like, we grew up, we didn't have anything like handed to us. So I do want to be to the point where, like, you know, my kids get older and they have something to fall back on.
Right.
Like, whether it's your summers, maybe you don't want to go work at McDonald's. All right, well, go do some rentals with me. Like, we're going to do something. So that was just the whole where everything came about. And I'm like, now we just the plug.
You're like, now I'm the plug. I'm the plug.
Yeah.
Nena, what about you?
Well, ours is on hold right now, but we are Legacy Tiles, and we do ceramic tiling and flooring, industrial and residential.
Okay. So hit her up, guys, if you guys are looking for it.
I have other contacts now, but you know, like I said, it's on pause now. But that's a company that me and my my ex-husband started about, I want to say 5 years ago. Okay. And we recently just started taking it seriously. He's been doing ceramic work for about 15 years. So 5 years ago, we're like, we got to make this happen. We got to make this big. And thankfully, desde estos 5 años para adelante, we've been taking in a lot of clients. We've been doing a lot of negocios, a lot of stores. He does amazing work. And like I said, now we have it on pause, and now it's just La Nena running stuff.
Yeah, but that's a business, girl.
Yeah, but
La Nena ATL is
still a business because I still
yeah.
have to go to these businesses and film and give them this content by a deadline. I gotta organize it, post it, and stuff like that. So even that itself is just a business. Even just as a persona, we're a business.
Yeah. Well, as content creators, like, social media, I'm sure has helped you, your business girl as well too, right?
Of course.
What has been your proudest boss moment? Like, if you guys like, aquí, or has it happened? Has it not? Like, what is it?
I had a small one.
Okay.
And I think when we started...
anyone is good. Any proud moment.
When we had just started, we were doing rentals left and right. Every weekend we were booked out, like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And we kind of took a little break. We're like, you know what, we're not going to touch that money. And one day to another, we were like, hey, we have enough money, and we got our house with that money. And that's when I was like, damn, my little business paid to get a house. Yeah. So I think that was that. And then now I'm like, now we're shooting for, like, let this business pay everything. Like the business pay all the bills, pay all that vacation.
Another house, otra casa más grande. Yeah. Carros.
Yeah. Yes. So that's how I was like, all right. Like that was a little moment where I was like, all right, this little business. And people are like, oh, your little business. My little business helped me get this and that. So I'm like, okay. So
girl,
now
that's not a little problem. That's a
big accomplishment.
Yeah.
I always
at
tell
such
her
a young age. Yeah.
to not minimize her goals.
That when we were renting, but we were ready. I was like, you know what, let's buy a house, and we moved. For those who don't know, we live far. We're deep in the country with the horses and everything.
Where you can see the stars.
Right. Where you can see the stars, literally. No, like you can step outside, you don't hear the city. You hear vacas and chicken.
You hear the rooster at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, no, but
when you're coming inside your house, you're like, the rooster's cantando.
No, so that was literally where I was like, you know what? I wanted to buy a house in Loganville, and I was like, am I gonna do it? And I was like, no. So we got our house over here. That's when it was still. Now we're not. Solterita, pero. No, we had got the house and everything, and I was like, ¿A qué me voy a quedar? I'm like, you know, I'm gonna buy a house up here. God has different plans, but I'm like, I'm still staying up here. Yeah. I was like, I love that area.
Yeah. No, it's a good area. It's a really good area. What about you, Nena?
For me, it was definitely when I was a part of this really big festival where it was here in Atlanta. Okay. And
can you say the name of it or not really?
Can I?
I don't know. Yeah,
the Pum Pum Festival.
Oh, yes. And does this still happen or not anymore?
I think this year was the Moonlight. So they changed the name, but that was definitely one of my biggest accomplishments because that's what really put me on the map. And, you know, shout out to DJ Looney. But yeah, that's the one that really put me on the map, and I was able to do things that I never thought were possible. I was able to talk to artists that I never thought I would have a chance to speak to.
Nice.
And
she killed it.
Yeah, it was definitely it was a table just of like 8 people that were sitting there planning, and I was one of them. And just being out there, being on the radio, doing all this marketing for that festival really, really boosted everything that I had planned for myself. And I said, I can do it. And that's where everything took off. That's where La Nena took off.
Okay, period.
Yes,
really
period. Yes. That's where La Nena was born.
Okay. Así te bautizaron como
Me bautizaron como La Nena. Looney sat down and he was like, what, Jenny, you need a name. My name is Jennifer. So he's like, Jenny, you need a name. I was like, I don't know, La Nena. He's like, La Nena of what? I was like, La Nena Atlanta.
And now
it's stuck. And everybody just, La Nena now. They don't really know me from Jenny.
I'm like, Jenny. They're like, who? I'm like, La Nena de ATL. They're like, oh, yeah. I'm like, yeah, Jenny.
It's 2 personas, but we're still there. Yeah.
Well, social media looks glamorous, but behind the camera, there's a real life. There's insecurities and pressure too, I'm sure, because I go through it too myself. Actually, today I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. And I do this like all the time. We're in front of a camera and I'm sure. But have you ever struggled with insecurities as a content creator?
All the time.
Yeah? Really? These 2 beautiful women. Oh my God. No.
No. There's a lot of moments where you look in the mirror and you're like, oh, I look good and everything. And then you're like, okay, but do I look that good? Yeah. Like, okay, well, these people look this way. Like, do I match that? Or sometimes you have to look, like, you look at yourself and por muy bonita or whatever. Like, people always tell us, oh, you guys are so beautiful. And I'm like, oh, thank you.
Y saben que no es por nada, pero en persona están más bonitas. O sea, se ven bonitas en camera, like on social media, but you see them in person, están más hermosas.
Thank you. Yeah. For me, it's definitely, of course, just I always have my mommy tummy, and for me that was an insecurity for like the longest, and I was like, I need to learn to embrace it because I mean it's not going anywhere. No BBL. I mean I not that I don't want one.
Yeah, you're like, but it's any sponsors out there?
I'm very far from a BBL.
3 actually.
But also I always have this hate, especially on social media, when people don't know what to talk to you about. Like they don't know how to insult you. They don't know how to bring you down. So they're always bringing up my smile or stuff like that, and I'm just like, look, girl, I've been through that. I've already cleared everything out. I'm like, I'm smiling at the end of the day. If you don't want to smile, that's up to you. But I've learned to embrace that because, guys, getting your smile done is expensive, and to me, I'd rather like Brittany said, buy a house or something with it. Right. If once I get the chance, I always say it, I will. But that's something I've learned to embrace. I used to not smile. Yeah,
your priorities are.
I used to not smile as much and stuff like that. That's but everybody has really uplifted me, and shown me that appearance doesn't really matter, especially the team that we have. Appearance doesn't matter, and that's something that I've learned to embrace.
Okay, nice. Well, I mean, you guys answered some of my questions that I was going to ask you, but how do you deal with comparing yourself to like others online? Do you have that, right?
You get, like, you quieras or no, whether you mean to or not, like, it's always gonna cross your brain. But I think what helps is like you surround yourself around people that are gonna not let you fall in that little hole. Like, there's days where I'm like, oh, it's because I don't feel good. She's like, girl, She's like, get out of it.
They don't let you see that.
Like, yeah, she'll pull me right out of it. She's like, shut up. She's like, no, shut up. Like, no.
And you know what? I know you guys are starting up. I don't know if it's been starting but I just started seeing it. You guys have like a whole group over here too, like influencers, like on Atlanta too. Like,
it's called Los ATL. So it's a group of influencers in the area, and
we have one of them here. How many do we have in here?
Shout out to Los de ATL.
Somos nosotros tres.
Aquí hay
wait, no, 4.
Yeah,
four.
We have a little crew over here. Tenemos acá the audience watching us.
Yeah, but no, and honestly, Jenny's like a big part of all that. Like,
who started it? Actually, who started it?
Actually, it was Louis that started it. Shout out to Louis.
He
started the thing, and when he had the whole idea, I had something similar about 2 years ago.
Okay,
but I never really I como que dice, no tuve los ovarios para hacer algo. Y cuando yo vi que Louis quiso hacer algo y dijo, I really want to put these Latinos on a map. And I said, let's do it. That's just something I've always had. And he's like, all right, bet manager.
I think ATL needs something like that too. California has it. Does Texas has it?
Like, everybody has their little circle.
I feel like everybody has it. So for you guys, Latinos, Atlanta, they're gonna hear about you guys. I feel like they're like
they're already hearing about us.
Wendy Ortiz kind of vibe over here.
They're already hearing about us.
Yeah, they go everywhere. They just have so much fun. They support each other. Like, I love the support that you guys have. And not only that, but I feel like you guys are wanting to do more, not only as you guys supporting each other, but even supporting the community. No?
Yeah, that's something that we're really looking into. Me and Louis, we really have sat down, and Brittany and the rest of the management, we've sat down and we really want to come up with something that we can reach out to our community, that our community knows that we're not just party animals.
I was gonna say, no nomás
no,
son desmadre,
pero
no nomás los inviten a tomar, también invítenlos a cosas serias, because you guys are down for your community and you guys are down to help. Because I know, like, when somebody's struggling, then everybody comes gets together and you guys are
and
such
it's very
a big family.
powerful. It's such a good movement.
I was gonna say that apart from us having our, we quote unquote we work together, but it's more than that. We're all get along really good. We're like a family. We're talking about that yesterday. We're like, at this point, we're all family. Like,
for real,
we're all
some guys and girls mixed together. They all have.
We have a mix of models, influencers. We have photographers, videographers,
músicos. I know.
Ya iba así, músicos.
Músicos, model. Yeah, I've seen a little bit of everything in that group, which is so good, because that's what you guys need here in ATL.
Of course.
We need influencers, and these are your new influencers. You guys are looking at them right now. So you guys watch out for them.
We're coming in strong.
All right, guys. Here's the fun part. You guys ready? We're going to loosen up a little bit.
Okay.
Ya saben que aquí entre comadres también se habla del amor. ¿Cómo les va en el amor, muchachos?
Comadre.
Yeah, they're like, it's time to leave already.
I'm like, so we're wrapping it up.
Están casadas, están solteras, sin compromiso. Like, el público quiere saber. Ahora que ya las presentamos.
No sean chismosos.
No quieren saber. Los guys, los solteritos, allá quieren saber.
Preguntones.
Maybe even married might want to know.
Whoa.
Hey, hay de todo. So anyways, ¿cómo les va en el amor? ¿Están solteras? Is it complicated?
I kind of want to know too. Hold on.
You're like, I haven't had this tea in a minute.
I want to know.
No, I am single. I got recently divorced, separated in April. So it's been fresh. Yeah, once you guys started seeing me on the maps, es porque ya podía salir.
That's You're like, ya me dejan estar outside.
I don't gotta be home by a certain time no more. Okay. No, I'm single.
Yeah.
Not looking, but
si viene bien y si no.
I think my standards are pretty high now. After my separation, I was like, no, my standards are up there. Like,
they have to.
Yeah,
They have to be up there.
Yo también pues estoy soltera.
Oh, ya lo escucharon.
Sí, yo me separé aproximadamente hace 6 años. Yo estaba en un matrimonio de 7. Y yo me separé hace 6 años. Ahorita ya estoy soltera, pero sí tengo mi expareja que yo quiero demasiado. He's my biggest support system, and he's my biggest supporter to this day.
Yes.
We like him.
Yes, we like him. We approve. He's a good man.
I haven't met him, but if they approve, I'm going to approve too, comadres.
Yeah, so we single like Pringles.
Okay. So están solteritas. If you guys want to hit them up in there. No se crean.
Like,
hey, they have standards. Okay, so no cualquiera puede llegar acá.
Claro,
Okay?
tenemos
No cualquiera.
reglas y mandamientos.
Y mandamientos. Is it hard to date or maintain relationships being so public?
It is.
Yes.
Really?
It
yeah.
is.
You're
It
like,
is
no te puedo,
very-
you're like, no te puedo presentar ahorita.
No, we'll be out sometimes and like you want to go grab a drink. It could literally be
Yeah.
a friend and everybody's like, oh, I saw her, this and this and this and that.
Yeah.
Y empiezan los chismes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dang, like, y'all got nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Yes,
We
I
can't
remember
have
when you
friends.
were first like out and about and stuff, and some people came up to me like, "Hey, is your homegirl single? Like, what? I saw her with." I'm like, "Mind your business."
Right.
I'm like,
mind your
Damn,
business.
esa chismosa.
No.
Tú no dijiste nada. Tú tapa tu no
It's
pero de nada
hard
que ver.
though because like imagine like you wanna get to know somebody and then they're like,
Yeah.
so I saw you on a commercial for a
Yeah.
restaurant, like oh like this, and I'm like,
Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be hard for the guy that wants to be with you guys. It's gonna be hard for them to see you like out doing your business. Like I'm
There's
out
a
here
lot of
hustling,
insecurity for
right?
me. That's always something that's always been like a
Yeah.
barrier. Is that I'm out and about and it's like, pues a dónde vas? Pues qué te vas a poner eso? Y con quién vas a hablar? And it's like being in this industry, it's sometimes really really hard being in a relationship
Yeah.
because of that insecurity. Because yo también soy tóxica, pero yo digo, si estoy así trabajando y haciendo dinero, mind your business.
yeah. And I feel like that you can't be at this point like. Mind you, we're not huge or anything, you know, but like
No,
I
but
can't be
yeah.
with somebody who's insecure. Like, how am I gonna explain to you that this restaurant, like,
Yeah.
we went out, whatever, and
Yeah.
they want
Got
me to
back at
come
6 in the
film,
morning.
or, like-
Exactly. Yeah. And you know what? Believe it or not, part of this industry, you gotta flirt a little bit with these
And
people.
it's just- a lot of it
You
is
gotta
networking.
flirt. And
It's
people-
charisma.
Yeah, it's charisma.
It's
There you go.
charisma.
It's a lot-
It's not much of
people
a
call it-
flirting, but
yeah.
yeah, it's like carisma y echar sonrisitas
Sí.
y reír y sonreír.
Because you're not gonna get anywhere que estés con cara de amargada and que te digan
No.
like, oh, like you don't even
No.
want to talk to her, like she don't even say
Yeah.
hi or whatever.
Ni
Like,
saludan ni nada. No, y si las conocen, tienen un muy bonito carácter. They're always so cheerful, so happy. A pesar de anything that they're going through, like,
Yeah.
they're really just always smiling. No te van a dejar con no te van a hacer mala cara. Eso sí te lo
Of
digo.
course not, no.
What's the best or worst love advice you guys have ever received? First, let's start with the worst or the best. What
Con
do
lo
you guys
malo
want?
primero.
Lo malo,
With
a
the
ver, lo
worst,
malo. Hay que
yeah.
echar lo malo
I think
primero.
the worst I've been told is like, just look the other way. They're like,
I've
just
actually
look the
heard
other
that
way.
too.
Like,
Yeah.
Stop.
just act like you didn't see nothing. I'm
Ignóralo.
like,
You're like,
I
but
saw
I
that.
did. You're like, but I did.
I'm like,
Yes.
so we're looking away to cheating? Oh, okay.
Right.
Like, we're looking
but
away
when,
to
but
this.
when you
like-
guys do it, it's a
a problem.
whole other
Yeah.
problem. It's a
No,
whole
that I
other
agree
problem.
definitely. That's something that I've heard a lot. Is just like cuando estás con alguien y si te está engañando y aunque si te está pagando los biles, just look the other way. And it's like no, it's the principle.
Yeah.
Don't cheat on me.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the worst things I've ever heard out there. Is just aguántate. Calladita te ves más bonita.
Oh my God.
And that's something that I hate.
These are
so
so machistas.
because I'm gonna
guys.
talk my mind.
One day,
out.
mommy,
Yeah.
I'm
You're
gonna
not
run
gonna
my
like it.
mouth.
And you're not
Yeah.
gonna like it.
Yes.
You're gonna run that marathon.
Yes. Latinas. You guys are Latinas. Where are you guys from?
Mexico.
Mexico? What part of Mexico?
So my dad's from Mexico City and my mom's from Aguascalientes.
Oh, okay.
Yo sí soy chilanga. Soy chilanguísima.
Qué chévere, qué chévere.
Sí, no, y luego cuando me ven y me dicen, ay, es chilanga, dicen, ay,
Las carteras.
Y yo, mira,
hácelas.
I'm like, I started, I'm like, oh yeah,
Calmantes
I'm from
Montes.
Aguascalientes. I'm like, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yo la veo ya más fresita though, and she's just more like, yo la veo más así, yo soy más.
Yeah, más de...
We definitely have our personalities. though.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
But you guys have a good combination there because, yeah, I see the little
we always
duo
joke
there.
where I'm like, this is why we're not allowed to go.
This is, yeah, no,
Do
que
you
no nos
guys
junten.
usually party together? Do you guys usually hang out?
Things have been different
¿han trabajado
recently
juntas?
because we've been busy.
Yes.
We've been running our own things, but we used to a lot. And I would
Yes.
be like, now I'm like, I'm gonna stop drinking, and then Jenny's like, hey, and I'm like, hi.
No, sí, antes cuando nos veían juntas, ahí sí, peligro. Pero ahorita
nos
como...
decían, they're like, shit, here they come. I'm like,
sí.
hi.
Have you guys like learned to control like, okay, ahora no voy a tomar, o ahora me la voy a llevar más calmada, or you guys just give in?
I'm working on it.
Yo sí. Yo sí ya me tomé mucho el control. Yo antes tomaba, no voy a decir que sea alcohólica.
Excesible.
Pero sí tomaba.
She can drink.
Ya lo aprendí a controlar. Porque como quien dice, yo no tengo ese apoyo. So, al día siguiente tenerme yo que despertar a hacer todo, pues uno peda medio cruda, pues sí, como que afecta. So, yo ya he aprendido a controlar eso demasiado.
Y ahorita están tomando agua, ¿eh? No están tomando...
Juguito.
¿Es jugo?
Electrolytes.
No, but that's good. I love it. I love todo lo que están haciendo. Me encanta. We literally just partied last night. I was so tired. I was literally so tired.
Look, she's tired. No, I was hungover.
Yeah.
Dude,
Oh God,
I don't. And the thing
was a party though.
I went to work. Okay, we got there like at 9. You know, we're doing our thing. We check in. We say hi to everybody. You know, we're filming, whatever. And I think what took a turn was when my bosses for roofing were in the back and they called me out and they're like, Brittany, los shots. And then Chucho's like, Brittany, los shots.
Yeah, I saw
and
that.
Everybody looks at me. They're like, Brittany. I'm like, give me a second. And I went around.
We called her out because we're like, where are our shots?
That's what happens when you're a social media manager, though.
Yeah, you gotta be on top of it. Tienes que estar on top of everything.
You have to be on top of all of your guests. And so, no le digan a mi amiga borracha, porque no es borracha, es entretenimiento nada más.
She's a good hostess, guys. She's a good hostess.
Yes, she's a hostess with the mostest.
With the mostest. I was going to say that.
Yes.
All right, guys. I'm going to take it a little bit into some inspiring stuff because you guys have a lot of inspiring stories. How do you guys stay grounded while growing? How do you guys stay grounded? I know we talked about a little community that you guys have. I guess it goes back to that. But how do you guys, is there another way you guys stay grounded?
I think a lot of it is just not losing focus. Like, you have to see the bigger, like, remember what your bigger picture, remember what your goal is. Like, yes, you know, we're out here, you see us at these events, you know, we're doing restaurants, we're doing this, we're doing that. And sometimes I'm like, okay, we start shifting and I'm like, no, like the goal is this.
The goal.
Like, this is our goal, this is our goal, this is our goal. Like, I have 2 little kids that look up to me.
Yeah.
And like, how you guys see my content, my kids see everything. Like, andan ahí atrás viendo, like, let me see your makeup video, or let me see where you went yesterday.
Really?
Or like,
they
want to see my stories. They want to see like what I was doing and all that. So my kids will see my stories when I'm out and about, or my makeup videos, or like my little day in the lives, all that. And it's like, I have to remember, like, I'm doing what I'm doing. Yes, you know, I want to grow a name for myself, but I'm doing what I'm doing. So at the end of the day, like, God willing, I'm to the point where this is my full employment. Like, I make all my money off this. My kids would be good because of all that. So at the end, it's just that, just remembering that the end goal is always to make sure my kids are good, make sure we're good, and just give them a life that we didn't have growing up, you know? Like, that's just, and a lot of it does help. Our group is really good, you know? Like, like I said, we're family. So a lot of times I see you shifting and they're like, hey, like, ponte las pilas, and remember what we're doing, you know? We got to help each other out.
Yeah. Have your whole little community.
For me, it's definitely, again, I want to go back to my children because that, like I said, that's just something that I do everything to make sure that they have somebody to look up to. And also, like, I don't mean to get sentimental, but I am a very, very firm believer in God. That's just something. Amen. Yo no me suelto de la mano de Dios. Siempre yo puedo estar haciendo, y ustedes tal vez van a pensar, no, pues eso no son cosas de Dios, ¿verdad? Pero para mí es lo que tú tienes adentro. Y cómo tú te expreses hacia él y cómo lo que tú tengas que entregarle. And for me, it's just, and even my kids see all the time I'm either with my Bible or I'm with them or I'm editing. And that's just me at home. So that's just something that always keeps me grounded, is just going back into my Bible, reading these verses that when I do feel weak, I need to go back and read that over and over and over again. And that's something that's been holding me down a lot.
Yeah, I love that. I love those answers. You guys are so good. You would think we practiced, but we really didn't. I was like, I'm just going to throw the questions out at you. Yeah, you said
She said catch.
Yeah. I was like, I'll try.
What content makes you feel like the most proud when you post it? You're like, okay, like this is it. Like, you know what I mean? What is it that makes you the most proud when you post?
I think, well, lately it's shifted. Now it's my restaurant stuff.
Yes.
When I go out in public and I'm like, oh, you're the girl from like the Riviera, and I'm like, yeah, they're like, yeah, like, oh, or I think that's what lately. That's just the one where I feel the most proud. Like yesterday, I don't know if you saw on the TVs, they had the ads. Oh my
God!
god!
Take a picture. I was like, I need to take a video because her video was playing behind.
Yeah.
I even get that a lot, and I tell her that all the
Yeah.
time. A lot of people come to me and say, "Hey, I saw your friend Brittany on doing this," and I was like, "Yeah, she's out there," and so I feel like a proud sister when they tell me that, because literally, like I told her, she's that girl, and I always
she'll text
remind
me.
her.
She's like, hey, just letting you know, people were talking about you again today.
Yes.
She's like, and in a good way, like,
Yeah.
I
In a
want to
good
know
way.
who you are.
Okay, so see, that's your like most proudest like
Yes.
content out there. What about you,
For
Nena?
me, it's obviously when I do this, I'm more of a behind the scenes girly. I'm more of a let me film what's going on type stuff. So that my recaps and just what happened throughout the night and my DJ videos, that's what I really like. And my food content videos, when I film my drinks, that makes me proud because
We're such foodies over here.
it takes a lot to edit
Like,
those
you'll
videos.
see me in front of the camera
with a whole lot of
Jenny's all behind the
Okay,
camera.
okay,
Like, she
okay.
does her content, but a lot of the stuff you look at, I bet you, like, for certain places and, it's Jenny behind the camera.
Yeah.
And people will be like, that was a good video. I'm like, yeah, that was Jenny.
and y nadie sabe. So
No.
yeah, so I guess
But I love
your
it.
proudest moments is like, wow, people are really watching.
Yes.
Like people are really watching.
The numbers don't lie, you guys.
That's so
the
cool.
numbers don't
I
lie.
love that. And you get your 5 little minute fame of like, like me reconocieron. Even though like, para ustedes a lo mejor like, ¿quiénes son Brittany o quién es la nena? Well, get to know them, guys. And I mean, they're doing
I'm
good.
pretty
They're-
sure I've been on your sponsored ads lately.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Like
She's
don't,
on those
don't
paid
play
ads,
with me.
you
You're like,
guys.
don't play with me.
I'm like,
Yeah,
She's on those paid ads.
It feels good. It feels good. Ayer, precisamente, I was telling my husband, I was like, somebody called the hair salon and they're like, oh, quiero una cita for a hair appointment. And I was available for tomorrow or whatever day they had. And they were like, ¿con quién estoy hablando? What stylist is this? I'm like, oh, soy Marisol. They're like, oh, la famosa Marisol de TikTok. Usted me
That's
sale
how I
en todos
found you.
lados.
That's
And I
how
was
I
like,
found you.
Yeah.
Literally.
And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, yeah, so it
She was like,
feels
it's
good.
me.
When
Yeah.
Chucho told me that you were his mom, I was like, no way.
Yeah, I know.
No way.
I know. It's so funny how I like met you guys.
Yes.
Yeah, I met them through my kid, through my son, my baby. Le digo,
But
mi-
we just stuck to his mom now.
Yeah. So now they're my baby. So every time we go out, they're like, your mom?
Yeah.
I'm like, where's your mom? He's like, first say hi to
Hello,
me.
I'm
like,
here.
Hi, where's your mom?
Yeah, because you guys are around my son's age, ¿no? But
Yes.
ustedes están en el grupo. I think my son también está part of the...
Yes, he
Yeah,
is.
little
He's part of
yeah,
Los de
yeah. Los de
ATL.
ATLs. Okay. All right.
He's doing great. Yes,
Yeah.
very supportive.
No.
We love him. We're proud sisters.
Yeah.
El retoño.
We are.
El retoño.
All right, guys. Algo para el corazón. Vamos a entrar un poquito en el corazón. What advice would you give to comadres out there that feel scared to start their hustle? Because let me tell you, there's a lot of women out there, single mamas. There's just so many situations. Like, what do you tell these women when you guys are like, I don't even know how I'm gonna start tearing up?
To just do it.
Yeah.
To just do it.
Yeah.
Because you don't know the outcome. You don't know what's going to happen. You can make a video and it could blow up. And the thing is, you need to keep doing what you're doing because then that's what the algorithm picks up. So I always tell these women, just do it.
Yeah.
There's really no explanation. They just do it because if you just look behind the screen and I'm just looking through TikTok and I'm just like watching these girls, oh, I wish I could be her. I could literally be her. But no me pongo las pilas y no lo hago. So that's always been my go-to. Just do it. And that's what I always told her. Just do it.
Yeah, I'm big on that. Like, whatever it is, as a single mom, money might be tough. Money might be tight. You might not have the time for it. You might be too busy. Your kids are this, that, whatever.
Or not only that, yeah.
I always say, I'm like, you put your kids to bed at a certain time. Take those 5 little minutes for yourself to get ready to go to sleep. Put your camera up while you're brushing your teeth, washing your face,
Just a little
do
content, throw a
all
little
that. Put
content.
the camera up. And I promise you, little videos like that, like you might be like, oh, but they're like dumb little videos.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of her Get
dumb
Ready
little
With Me.
videos do you see all these people posting and
and
they're
people
doing
still be
good? I'm
supporting
like,
them. Yeah.
you'll be more surprised. Like, it might not even be the people that are closest to you that are going to support you. A lot of my support comes from people like, we
From
know our
strangers.
little bubble, but a lot of it is strangers. Just people always like, oh my God, I
definitely.
love your videos. Like, oh, like, what foundation do you use? This and that. And I'm like, this video got maybe like 6,000 views. It wasn't 10,000, 20,000. When I got engagement off of it. Or people were telling me like, oh, I love your videos and this and that. Like, you can do those same videos. And it's little things.
Just 6,000 people watching you. That's like a stadium.
That's one thing she always tells me where I'm like, oh, my number. She's like, imagine 6,000 people in
if
front.
just you in the middle and 6,000 people around you, even if they're not liking it, but they're watching you, and you're already on their algorithm, you're already on their For You page, and that's big, because she got up and she put the phone down and she did it, and editing is hard. I'm not gonna lie.
That's the hardest part.
The editing is the hardest part.
That's the hardest.
Yes,
it's so hard. Even trying to write a post is hard. Like, okay, now
trying to find
you're
a
like,
caption.
You're like, now I finally edited. It took me a whole day to edit it. And now what do I post?
now half a day for the
Now
caption.
what do I post?
Literally a half a day for the caption, half a day to find out what song.
literally,
The song.
the
Oh my
song,
God.
if you have to put a
Yes.
song to it or anything. But yeah, I mean,
That's it. Just pick up a camera.
pick
Just-
up the camera.
Yeah, just pick up the
and
camera
then
and do
one
it.
thing I will
It's
say
scary. It's
is
scary picking the camera because
you don't need a bougie camera. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I searched for months, for forever. It felt like for my G7X. I don't touch it. I film everything on my phone.
really,
Yeah.
Everything on
and
my
you guys
phone.
get pretty good content.
And I always get told like, oh, what camera do you use? I'm like, girl, my phone. They're like, but you got, I have this nice camera and everything. Girl, that camera is always dead.
Same.
Or like by the time I pull out my camera, whatever, my phone's always with me. I just film, prop my phone up, do this, do that,
Yeah.
and you edit. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, I still have to carry around my computer to edit my video and everything.
Right.
I'm like,
Yeah.
just do it on your phone. You got CapCut. You can do literally anything on
It's
CapCut.
On
it's a
cinematic
whole other
mode,
job.
everything's
It's a
good.
whole other
Yeah.
job to do content creation. It's a whole other job.
People
So-
just say, "Oh, you're just filming with your phone," but it's like, no, it's like you have to
A ver,
film,
hazlo
you have
tú.
to get the
Yeah,
a ver,
hazlo-
haz el paquete tú.
Yeah, eso sí. Eso sí.
paquete.
Yeah, no todos se atreven. Even though we watch it and we're on our phones constantly, everybody's on there. Who's not on their phone? Who's not on TikTok? Who's not on social media?
Yeah.
Everyone's on it. So imagínate tú aparecer ahí, just, you know what I mean? That's such a great blessing.
It is.
If
It's
you
great.
guys could manifest anything, something right now for your future, what would it be?
Getting TikTok paid. I'm not trying to, and listen, I love being, I would love to be famous, but I think that people underestimate social media a lot and they don't see what actually comes with it. And that's one of my biggest goals is to just make enough money off of my content to be able to support whatever else I got going on.
That's that. I think where that I want to get to the point where, my little silly videos are paying all my bills, are paying our vacations, are doing like I want to manifest that where it's like I don't have to stress having to leave my kids for an 8 to 5 or have to do this, have to do that because no,
That's the goal.
My little silly videos are. I mean, I make okay off of it now, but I want to get to the point where and some people are like, oh well. Even if I filled up my gas tank, I bought groceries, whatever.
It's an accomplishment.
That's already an accomplishment.
That's some
and a
money that
blessing.
people aren't giving. I want to get to the point where I'm at that, where I'm like, you know what? Like, I saw this meme last time where it was like, my fridge was stocked. And it was like, yeah, thank you for the haters that made comments. I made money off of it. And I was like, here I go, feeling God.
No, but you're not wrong. You're
Yeah.
not wrong. One time I made a post on Facebook and on a group and people just started coming in and that paid my rent for a month.
Okay. Oh, you
Monetize
did tell me.
on
You did
everything.
tell
You
me
have to
that.
monetize on everything.
So it's good to have haters then.
Of course.
It's good to have haters.
And
cualquier.
it sounds bad, but any engagement is
any,
engagement.
Yes.
good or bad, it doesn't
Sí.
even matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I stand. So échale tierra y van a ver.
Don't rage bait either,
Van a,
but yeah.
van a ver cómo van a generar dinero. But
when
you're
y'all
gonna
talking
love
stuff.
these
Yes.
girls. You guys start following them. You're gonna love them already. I'm telling
Like,
you.
if you don't like me, you're going to like my chickens, but you're going to stay.
Something.
But you gonna watch, okay, boo?
something. Or your daughters, like something. I know you're posting family. You también
Yes.
haces TikToks con tus babies.
I'm very
también.
careful with that though,
Yeah.
because as the world is moving right now and shifting with AI.
Yeah.
As a mom, we do also have to
I
be
feel like
careful
our
what we
content
post.
has changed a lot.
And that's
So,
what I get criticized a lot about is like, why don't you post your kids? And it's like, I don't want to.
I used to post my kids, and I was like, "Why are you posting your kids?" Now I limit. If you guys see, I rarely post the girls now,
Yeah.
and they're like, you're never with your kids. I'm like, bro, my kid is like
Yeah.
right
I'm
here
on the
watching y'all.
couch.
Sophia's over here reading
She's
the
reading the
comments.
comments.
Estoy haciendo
She's like-
piojito mi hija while I'm reading this comment. Calm down.
Oh my gosh.
Sophia's over
Yeah.
here like, why are they being mean? I'm like, girl.
I made the
like-
mistake one time to make a comment under one of Wendy Ortiz's videos, and they give her so much hate for traveling, but that girl really retired her mother. That girl bought her house,
Yes.
and you know she has this luxury that we all wish we had, and she's a mother, and she still gets backlash.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you
So at
gotta
this
do
point,
what you gotta do at this
hate.
point. Yeah, at this point, you gotta do what you gotta do. Is there any? Do you have any dream collabs that you would like to like? Hey, like I think I would love to collab with this person or anything in the future.
I have a couple.
Yeah?
Of course. I mean, now I had for a good bit. I was working with Live Glam.
Yes.
And then right now I am with Garnier and L'Oreal Paris. I have a lot of stuff
so
with
proud
them.
of her.
Yeah, like-
See, this is the stuff we gotta hear.
The other day she posted her L'Oreal box, and I was like, "Girl,
The way these boxes
Yeah.
come in, sometimes I'm like, I just look at it and I'm like, I used to have to buy my. Ever going to like Target, Walmart, buying my little makeup. Now it's like clockwork.
It's coming to your. It's
Yeah,
coming to your
and
door.
it's just
to your
like,
door.
but I think a big one would probably be just anything makeup related, but for sure, like I don't even know. Like it's like when you think about it, it's like,
Yeah,
oh my god, like
there's so many things we want to do.
Manifest
but,
it, girl, because we were talking about Wendy Ortiz. Wendy Ortiz had said, "Oh, I want to collab one day with Kylie Jenner."
Yeah,
Girl,
Look at
she
her.
literally just collabed with her, and I was like, "Damn!"
And
like,
it's stuff
I think
that just
might be
happens.
one, honestly.
Yeah.
Like
Because
I think
Wendy-
as a mom,
uh-huh.
and like a mom who gets a lot of crap for
Yeah.
having social media and doing social media, I think that would be one. Like, girl,
Definitely.
how? And she's so unbothered, and she says it too. She's like,
Yeah,
ah,
no,
she's
so
like,
nonchalant.
okay, my.
is,
Y
she
si la ves,
is.
like, you know, not in a bad way, but people would be like, oh, es que está flaquita, que eso. So
it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't
I'm
matter.
like,
Yeah.
there's
we
a
share
whole-
an insecurity with I share an insecurity with Wendy, which is our tummy, and I the first time she mentioned that, I was like, girl, facts, because people don't know you carried a child in your stomach.
Like your body's gonna change.
It's
You're
so
not gonna
flabby after you have a kid. I know it sounds TMI, but
yeah, I mean,
like,
estamos entre comadres.
yeah,
so
estamos entre
aguántense.
comadres y es lo que hablamos entre comadres. Like this is
Yeah.
the stuff we talk about, like our insecurities. Like one of them for me is like the flabby stomach. As
That's
well.
when I really related to her. I was
Yeah.
like, damn, like we
Yeah.
even
And
her,
it was bold of her. She literally sat there. That's when she had posted a video.
Yeah,
and she
she
literally like right there.
Like literalmente está delgaditita. O sea, like ¿qué se espera uno que está un poquito más llenito que ella? Like
Claro.
I'm just like girl.
Yeah.
So yeah, that when she said that insecurity, I was like, wow. Props to her.
Yeah.
And she got she had a lot of hate for it, and a lot of moms backed her up.
Yeah.
They were like, "Oh, you just gained a new follower because you're being so real." And I'm like, "Dang!"
And that's what I think I like to see. I like to see realness. I like to see like I don't like to see nothing like, oh, like vamos a acomodar esto para hacer esto. I like to see rawness. Like this is who you are.
Of
And I
course.
feel like most of their content is pretty raw.
No, my content before was like a shit show, but in the sense because I've always kept it so real, and like on my social media was this. Like you would see when I used to do little videos, you see me screaming at the dog, and I'm like, hey, like even the other video, you see me yelling at Ari. I'm like, Ari, stop, and everything. Now I
Yeah.
try and make sure like it looks a little more aesthetically pleasing, but you still get the shit show.
they were on the
vibe.
chat. They were like, "Damn, Britt, your dog listens," and she's like, "No, that was just like right there. Y'all didn't see what happened
you
afterwards."
have a golden doodle, right?
Yeah.
Golden doodles listen.
Dude, they're humans.
I
Yeah.
have a little
Yeah.
Morky, and she's just the most obedient little thing. But I think that's because my daughter has terrorized her.
She's like, si no
Yeah,
me
they're
porto
like,
bien.
mom, like
My
come get your daughter.
has terrorized that dog to the bone. So my dog
Really?
just kind of just like sits there, like, okay, what do I do?
Yeah, no,
But golden doodles are so cute. I always tell them, like,
Yeah.
your dog is so cute.
No,
I'm
they're like
yeah.
you said you were scared of them.
I'm
Like,
scared
kinda
of them
scared
because they
of
kind of
them.
look a little human-like, but
Yeah.
they're so cute and fluffy.
No, they are.
honestly.
They are. Mine's ahorita shaved down because if you don't do it,
Yeah.
oh my god. So he looks like
we
a poodle.
we need to
Yeah.
get Ari groomed, and I just look at her and I'm like, girl, like
Someone saw my dog the other day, like, is that a mop? And I'm like, no, it's my dog.
Not
my
a
dog.
mob. Oh my god, that's
Not
so
the mop.
Not
Bien
the mob. You're
greñuda, bien all
like
puffy.
you're not welcome to my house.
You can't come in.
Jenny's like, whoa, come for me, don't come for my mom.
Yeah,
You're like, we'll go feral. Hold
not
on.
not my kids, not my dog. Come after me.
Yeah,
I'm
but those really be our kids,
A mis
though.
pollos, a mis hijas y al perro no los toquen.
No, yeah, you,
De mí lo que sea.
Yeah. Y luego acá
Uno
mi comadre
como quiera,
tiene sus
las
chickens
criaturas.
también.
Dude,
Sí.
that
No
moment
nos
was
trajiste
like-
huevos.
Dude, I thought about it.
my
Oh my god, I thought about it, and I was
Yeah.
like, I'm about to take some eggs, and I was like, how you gonna pull up? Pues I'm like, oh yeah,
Llegué con los huevos.
I was like, esta es tu docena.
An offering, no?
I was like, gee, thanks, a huevo. You know, like the avocado kid.
Para el
An
desayuno.
avocado.
Para el desayuno
Para el
del patrón.
desayuno.
I'm like,
Ándale.
te traje algo. And she's
Yeah.
like, what is it? I'm like, don't shake it. A whole
Yeah,
box
you're
of
like, girl,
scrambled.
like, yeah, you want them scrambled?
They're already screwed.
That's so funny.
Ya les debo, I owe y'all eggs. Oh my
Yes,
God,
no,
yeah.
yo estoy esperando mis huevitos desde que vi a las gallinitas. I'm like, look
Oh
at
my God,
all
I got
those
the chickens. And
chickens.
she's like, so at what point do they start laying eggs? I was like, bro, I just got them. I don't know.
I literally asked her something.
That's a good question. That's something I think I would ask too.
It was like at 6 months.
Oh, really? At
About
6 months?
Like, yeah, like
How many
5
chickens
months.
do you have? You have.
So I had 4,
Uh-huh.
and then one of them passed away.
Oh, rest in peace.
Yeah,
What?
Bella.
R.I.P.
It was Aria. It was Sophia's chicken.
Aw.
And then now we just have 3, and the 3, dude, like, a veces digo que quiero más, and then I'm like, heck no, dude. Like, you would think like, oh, cute little chickens, bro. These chickens got me.
She does the upkeep for them, like, she did a vlog about it, and I was like, no, I don't want chickens. Nope.
No,
Nope.
it's like 7:30.
It's trabajo.
7:30. If the chickens don't see that Aries outside or they don't hear a sound, they're
Yeah.
at my window, like
Yeah.
making hella noise, and I'm
Pecking
like,
through the
I'm
window.
like, Chiqui, shut up. Like, go to sleep.
That's
Déjame
so
dormir.
funny. They're like, okay, ya se fueron a hablar de chickens. Ya, aquí se habla de todo,
De todo,
un
de todo.
poquito. I'm gonna do some quick questions, like just like what is that game called? Like,
Ping pong.
No.
is it ping pong or is it rapid fire?
Oh.
Rapid
I think
fire.
it's
Rapid
yeah.
fire. All right. Cafecito o tequila?
Tequila.
Tequila.
Tequila. Oh my god, contesté bien rápido. They're like
Blanco.
heels or sneakers?
Sneakers.
Oh, heels.
Heels. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Day party or night party?
Ooh. I've always said night, but
I'm a
I've been in
brunch
Vegas
girly.
a little too much lately, and
Yeah.
the day parties in
Yeah.
Vegas, girl, give me a day party.
Yeah, I think I'd rather do
I
a day
prefer a
party
brunch.
for some
You
reason. I
get
don't
drunk
know.
early, you're already
Yeah.
in bed asleep by 7:30.
There you go.
That is a good. Oh my god, I didn't think of it that way.
There you go.
I did not think of it that way. I'm gonna start.
Yeah, let's start actually. Cheers, guys. Cheers.
Cheers to las comadres.
Cheers to
Thank
las
you for
comadres.
having
Yeah,
us.
no, thank you. But we're gonna end up with one question that I'm gonna ask everybody because obviously you guys are Entre Comadre podcast. So, what does comadre mean to you guys? What does a comadre mean to you guys?
Your girl.
Your girl.
Like, that's my, yo te puedo contar lo que sea, sin pena, sin
exactly.
problema. Like, I can literally hand you my whole heart, and I know that
You're
I can
right and
trust you.
die.
But also, I know that my comadre is gonna be 100% real with me. I know that if I'm messing up, I know that my comadre is gonna definitely be like, hey, siéntate, ya.
Yeah.
Like,
Estuvo
hey,
bueno.
bájale poquito, or, you messed
But
up
it's
here.
definitely the
and
support and
it's
the
that tough love.
Tough love, that's what it is, yeah. That's what it means to be a comadre. You have to be there for your girl, but also you have to make sure that your girl knows that she needs to walk in the right path.
There you go, comadres. You heard it here from Brittany and La Nena de ATL. Gracias, comadres, for
Thank
being
you for
here and
having
sharing your guys'
us.
stories. You are proof that moms, businesswomen, creators can still shine bright. So remember, Entre Comadres, we rise together. Nos vemos en el próximo episodio. Is there anything you guys want to say? Anything you want to, maybe a quote or anything you guys want to end it off with?
Just make sure you guys keep up,
Ah,
because
period.
this season's going to be a good one.
Yeah, there
And
you go.
always be consistent. You gotta always be consistent with everything that you do. Make sure to don't downplay anything that you do, and don't underestimate yourself at all, because you're capable of anything.
There you go. You heard it, guys. That's a wrap, guys. We did it.
Shot. How about a sip? I'm like,